Hey there, guys, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Now, we're gonna be in trouble if we can't do that thing. You don't do that thing if you ain't got that swing. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be in trouble if we don't get that rolling. What we will do is we will enable that work shift because we're gonna need more metals anyway. Did I say welcome back to Surviving? Welcome back to Surviving Mars. My brain is all over the place. That's the best I can say. Okie dokie. We are going to do this, which is what I was going to reveal in the last episode. No, it's not there. No, not even slightly. There we go. And then machine parts factory. And we'll put you, yeah, there will do, because this is fairly important. Put you there. Not enough power, eh? I beg to disagree. We might not have enough power. What we might want to do is get a couple more of these, except we can't build them right now until we have our machine parts factory up. So how much will it be to do this? We've got the electronics down, which is good. Let's turn off one of these shifts.
Sector scanned.
Oh, god damn it. Pardon me. Alright. I had some concrete. I think... Oh, yeah, that was up there. Okay. So we've got a lot of stuff around here. When we're scanning this for deep. I don't think we're going to find anything there, but you never know. Maybe we will. I think we're running on a deficit of water currently. No. Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, cool. So the quicker this is up and... Oh, it's up. And we're producing 2.1 machine parts a day. Engineer. Okay. Jolly good. So we should be able to repair things and everything. What is this? Oh, it is electronics, you stinky butt face. Damn it. I was really hoping it wasn't gonna be, but it was. But it was. So we're researching this, yes. For
anomaly analyzed.
Oh, there's dome bioscaping and dome printing. Dome printing? So where are those two? So the dome bioscaping. Residences in basic domes have improved comfort. Well, fuck. I'm not in a basic dome because I got the special dome. Drone printing. I knew that. We don't want either of those yet, I don't think. Got a lot of fuel, but we're low on polymers.
It's a rough life here on Mars. You can't prepare for addiction.
Alcohol's not the answer, caffeine.
I'm Panamasculine, and you're listening to Mars
Milestone achieved.
Oh, produce food. Wait, what? Shouldn't we already have been producing food? Okay, so we just did the soybeans, which increased the soil quality. Oh, okay, and now we're doing the potatoes, which is a high water consumption, but we get a good harvest, and it produces a bit of oxygen. And then, okay. I see how that works. And there goes power.
Sector scanned.
Well, this is the one place we need power in. Should we turn this off? What? No. What? No. Oh, God. Another solar panel or two for the daytime. What do we need for that? Just metals. Okay, let's make those. Do we have the metals to make those? I think I may be shawling shawling. I think I might be falling just ever so short with this. Because we've got a water shortage. We've got power shortage. I think I left it just a little bit too long. La 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 long, la 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 long, 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 long. Okay, so our power's okay, but when it gets to nighttime again, it's not going to be okay, which is a little bit of an issue. Could just take this guy off, couldn't I? Only got a couple of drones there, and yeah, okay, take him off. Oh, the other thing we can do, it's probably the worst time to do it, seeing as that's just taking off, but we'll open that up as well. So we got a couple of Stirling generators running full. So we should be able to turn this on now. And this is making machine parts.
Resources are low.
Yep, very aware. Gonna turn on all the work shifts for that. Hopefully as time goes on, it'll be fine. We've still got the founder stage for Mars, which is three souls. So what have we got here? It's going to take 3 more. So by the time, yeah, okay. We need more people in this though. Yeah. Ew. Okay. We kind of need more people just in general.
Research complete.
I don't know what the second shift is. Got the night shift, so let's turn off the second shift because I don't think we need people there. It'll be like people coming in off the night shift, and people in the morning who need a drink, and then it will be people in the evening needing a drink as well. So we'll have it set up like that. And then we've got the research lab, which is going fine. It's actually doing pretty good daily research. We don't need more people in there currently, I don't think.
For the first time,
Oh.
a human has been born on Mars.
How?
It's truly a unique miracle.
Oh. Okay, so that actually caused the thing to stop. Okay, that has... Yeah. Alright, so, what we want to do then is we want to make a nursery. And we will put said nursery... Yeah, let's just put it here next to the... so that people can go and visit it. Do we want a playground? I guess we want a playground. Yeah. So there we are. Go. Build those 2 things, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we also created Mars, the crowdfunding. So we have some funding available as well, which is good. Colonists without the proper specializations suffer a lower work penalty. Okay. License. Yep. Is there anything we really want? Smart homes, possibly, but we don't have the electronics for that. Let's have a look at these. So, I'd like that, but I can't build it anyway. Drone hubs are constructed with more. So, yeah, let's up the science and botanists, because that's quite cheap. Okay, that'll be good. We're getting 480. research currently, which I quite like. Can we get... If we go, like... If I put it, like, there... Oh, we get, like, 111. We need the decommission protocol, really. I don't think it'll take that long, will it? 900. No, so, almost... Actually... Yeah, no, it will actually take two souls to get that done, so that's good. How's this going? So it's going to be 37.7 currently. How long does this take? 2 souls. Optimal harvest would be 14. Water consumption. Bit of oxygen production. Okay.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, damn. Found 2 anomalies. Yeah, he is. Hey, buddy. I didn't forget about you. Don't worry. I did forget about him. A little bit. Just a scooch. So what we got up here? We got a research and an unlock. Okay. Again, it's not that much further than like up here, so we should be able to make it there and probably back. We'll see. Whew. How are we doing food-wise? We don't know. We've got 6.8 food, apparently, so that's good. Alright. We got food, like, sitting about the place. I like it. Oh, okay. Food production, 0 food. This still feels wrong to me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. As that make me crazy. Probably. So yeah, we got a little nipper. There she is. Galexia Solar. Who your parents? Do you know? Martian born. I don't know who your parents
Welcome
are.
back. I'm Panem Public Service Escalon, a nickname I got in my youth when I was a part of the public service revolution.
All right.
My home country
No
was
idea,
serious
I'm afraid,
restrictions on freedom of
guys.
speech. When democracy finally came,
Is there any
other
way to
forces took
see?
control
Is there any
over
way
the
to see
broadcasting channels.
whose parents
I
your
fled
kid,
to
the kid
America,
is?
where some compatriots and I started up an underground news network, determined to supply our homeland with neutrally reported news. It was very successful.
I guess maybe they don't
Grew into
do
today's
that.
public service network, the least corrupt network on Earth. And now
Hey
for
there,
some
who are
news.
you with? Demi? No, they left. Also, can I say for a child, future-proof number 1. For a child, you're a lot older than I would imagine you to be, which is fun, I guess. So we're only on Sol 40. So is Sol a year? Hour 3 of Sol 40. Martian days consist of nearly 25 Earth hours. So we've done all this in 40 days? That's pretty impressive. I don't know how they're going to handle the aging thing.
Research complete.
Beautiful. That's really good. Let's also do this, though. We want more research. All of the research is mine. Yeah, so let's clear this. Guys, come on over, clear it up. There we go, clear it up. Then we'll clear up this. Are there any other buildings we need to clear? I don't think there are at the moment, actually. Okay. And then what we'll do is we will pick up the concrete extractor. We will... That's just bad. Yeah. We will... No, that's not how you do it. How do you... It's not... No, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's press. Okay. That's a metal extractor, sheepy. Wow, I am bad at this. Okay, so we'll put it about there. There? About there, yeah. And then we will connect it with the cable. Oh, yeah, okay. To there. Thank you.
Sector scanned.
Ooh. There's a whole smack load of water up there. Beautiful. We'll just do these. At this point, I'm not too worried about getting the... Wow, really?
Anomaly analyzed.
Alright.
Many things have been said about the nature of commerce. Some deem it unnecessary, even malicious and immoral. Others defend the virtues of diligence and creativity it brings.
Export 100 rare metals at Sol 100. Okay. So. There are rare metals here. So what we could do is... Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. How's that? Oh. So, weirdly enough, one thing I really haven't talked about that much... I'm not sure if I... Is he... Okay, he is going there. Did I tell someone else to go down there, maybe? I don't know. One thing I don't really talk that much about is my days as a bouncer.
The first colonists are all gamblers coming to Mars. It's the ultimate roll of the dice.
Till Daniel Thorns has the gambler trait, which is fine. Absolutely fine. Oh, there's a blocking object there. Well, because of course there fucking is. Because thingamajig. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, so we got this, and then what we want to do is we want to place down... Oh, actually... where are you? You're there. Okay, so let's place
Research
you...
complete.
Like here. Like here. Oh, research complete? Let's actually slow this down. Let's slow this down, proper slow down. Because we're getting a lot of research going on. So we've got the water reclamation. And now we're going to be working on magnetic filtering, increased oxygen. That's good. The low G fungi, I don't think we want to get currently. New crops would be nice. Spire building, medical center, large capacity, more effective than the infirmary. That would be nice. I don't know when we... I guess it was when we got that technology there. Okay. Let's go... Let's leave it as is for now. I think we should probably do a breakthrough soon as well, but we'll hold off on that. Oh, wait. We're actually... Oh, we're building this through the metal that's everywhere in this area. Oh, hot damn. Okay. So, what we're going to do is... I think I do have a drone hub. Yeah, okay. So, the drone hub... Where does this drone hub go to? Okay, it goes to there. So, we'll put the drone hub here. Let's just speed this up.
Anomaly analyzed.
Ooh.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than
Atomic
meets the eye.
accumulator. So, oh yeah. The atomic accumulator. What's this? CO2 jet propulsion shuttle hub houses and refuels shuttles that facilitate long-range transportation of resources between depots and resettling of colonists between domes. Oh, that would be useful. Let's take it. I think that's going to be ultra useful. So yeah, I never really talked too much about being a bouncer, I don't think. Maybe I do. Yeah, I spoke about it a little bit in Oxygen Not Included, so I figured it would be kind of fun to to discuss it just a scooch. And then I think there's a possibility for polymers. So let's just put a polymer one down here as well. I think that might be a polymer. Yeah, there's a polymer. Okay, so we can't put down another drone hub. Can we build a drone hub yet? We need technology. I don't think we've even unlocked it, which is unfortunate. We got the drone assembler. Drone battery. Oh, nice. RC rover. That is quite good. Oh, drone hub right there. Okay. So, systematic training. I'd quite like all of those actually, and before the drone hub, because we're not in a rush to go up here. I'd like to get up here, but again, not in a rush. So yeah, here's a story all about how my life got twisted. No, I refuse. So here's a story, guys, about me
This is Mars official radio
being the
with
sexiest
I
beast
aim
that
to please
ever
your
existed.
musical needs.
Let's put you there. I want another water extractor because I think we're going to be doing more water stuff fairly soon. So yeah, here's a story of me as a bouncer. So when I was fairly early on as a bouncer, working door security, you know, I had a... You know what we should do, actually? Sorry. This is me just being like, oh, wait, I should... Yeah, so if we get... How much are drone hubs? 150 million. Okay, let's get... we can build them soon, right? So if we get an electronics factory and a polymer factory, that's going to be expensive, but worth it, I hope. And then we'll get... Okay, that's not great. Some drones? No. Let's get some more machine parts. Yeah. Launch. So, what I was saying before is there we go. When I was early on in my career, because I worked about 2.5-3 years, I think, as a bouncer. Like weekends and sometimes weekdays, and it was a good job, except for all the drunk people, of course. But no, yeah, it was. It was mostly not what you'd expect. Like, everyone was very professional. Maybe this was just, you know, just how it was near me. But everyone was professional. Everyone was fairly serious. You know, there was aspects of camaraderie, I guess,
Sector
but
scanned.
not really.
Anomaly
Like
found.
a lot of it was just like, hey, how you doing? Cool. See you later. You know, kind of thing. There wasn't much. There wasn't much like hanging out outside of work or anything. It was a job, you know, you got along with the
Vehicle
people you
battery
worked
low.
with, and that's fine. But there was one dude who was maybe like a holdout from the old generation, the older generation of security guys who
Cable fault reported.
Oh, that's not going to work. That no, I mean it's not going to work, but it's not going to make it. It's going to run out of battery. Very cool going over the dunes and everything. But yeah, he was a little bit dodgy in my eyes, and also there was one
Resources are low.
incident. There's one incident that really cemented it for me, which was basically we were okay. So let's slow this down because then less stuff's gonna happen. Oh, and he made it good. So basically, he was on the same shift as me, and I hadn't really worked with him that much, like a couple of days maybe, but nothing, you know, like we were patrolling different areas, we're doing different things, we didn't get much, you know, Like, if he was on the door, I was working on the inside, this kind of thing. And I was walking past the dance floor when I noticed in the corner that someone was, like, slumped over and sleeping. And there were people, like, dancing around him, like, la 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 la. But he was just conked out on the floor. Not, like, in the middle of the dance floor, but, you know, there were people all around him dancing. And, like, avoiding stepping on him and everything. But just not caring that he was passed out, like, right at their feet. So I was like, okay, weird. Sure. Great.
I'm Penem Escalin of Mars
So,
Official Radio. Lean back, relax, and let us do the rest.
It's hard.
Our songs are simply the best, and my hosting is too.
The British in me is just like shut up. Someone's talking, and you know, you need to let them talk, and then you can talk. So sorry, I can't. This is one of the problems I have playing games is when there's like talking in the background, my brain shuts.
Colonists are departing.
Like that, my brain shuts my my mouth up. Okay, so we're losing 2 colonists. We're losing Maddie and Inez, which is a shame, but it's not too bad. They were homesick, and we could have lost a lot more people, I think. So yeah, as I was saying, there's me and this guy, and we're what the frickety frack? This has to go outside. Okay, what is that? Is that the polymer factory? So the electronics factory takes up that, and we don't have that. Okay, so we want to have this like here. You know what? Let's have this like. Oh yeah, it's too far from the domes, and we don't really have the. Sorry, I will get back to that story momentarily, guys. Yeah. And then we'll have to change the... sure. That'll do. So yeah, you know, it's... I saw this guy passed out, and I was like, this is going to be a pain. And I tried to wake him up, like I shook him, and a couple of his mates were like, oh, what are you doing? You know, and I thought, oh shit, they're going to be a problem too. So I called on my, like, surreptitiously, I was like, guys, we're going to need some help on the dance floor, on the top floor. And they slowly, like, made their way up, and it was the head doorman and this other guy. And the head doorman, like, he turned up, and the guys who were like, oh, what are you doing to my mate? The passed out dude's friends were like, oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, he's passed out, he may not wake up. You know, he's just really, he's had a long day, and he got really, really drunk. And we were like, this shit happens, you know, like, this shit happens on a fair, regular occasion. Enough so that even though I hadn't been working that long, I wasn't that surprised. And the other two were like, okay, well, we're gonna have to take him out back. So, the head doorman's like, I can't be asked to deal with this shit, and I've got to get back on the front door. So, you guys pick him up, take him outside, his mates can deal with him. Or, you know, he can get in a taxi, or he can, you know, if he wakes up, whatever. So we tried to wake him up for a little bit, didn't work, we picked him up, and we started carrying him across the dance floor. And of course, because everyone's drunk, and drunk people are stupid and not very helpful, they didn't get out of the way. They just kept on dancing, and we had to maneuver him through a dancing crowd of people, because it was a busy night. We managed to get him to the back stairs, which go out the back door. Now, his mates didn't follow us. Apparently, they didn't care about him, or they just didn't know what was happening, or whatever. And we had to take him down the back stairs. And if you know the horror stories of, like, security guards, bouncers kind of thing, you'll know that, like, you always hear stories about bouncers, like, taking people out the back and beating them, and I never saw any shit like that. This was
Sector
probably...
scanned.
This is probably the most asshole bouncer thing I saw. because basically what happened was
This is
we were
the
taking him,
Mars
we're
official
taking him,
Great
out-
dust
him.
storm
Me,
approaching.
Madam Ascalon.
I'm gonna pause this.
Daniel has sent us a letter. I'll read it to you. Hello, Panam, and thank you so much for your show. I heard you talking about those unpredictable
Okay, this
cravings
is-
you
this
described.
is-
I've had similar experiences. Not with food, though. No, but I've noticed that my musical taste has transformed. On Earth, I...
There we go. That's gonna do it. So yeah, we're just
musical
gonna.
preferences have slowly
go.
gravitated towards the works
Close.
of Mozart and Haydn.
We'll just
Now
save
I
it very
can't
quickly.
stand
Oh
rock
look,
music
YouTube.
at
There we
all.
go.
I have no explanation
There we
for
are.
this phenomenon.
So I'm just gonna
Take
finish
care,
this story
Daniel.
very quickly for anyone
Daniel,
who's interested.
That does sound like a similar...
You shush. So yeah, anyone who knows the horror stories is you get taken out the back and you get your shit kicked in. Basically, never happened. Never saw it happen. This is the worst I saw happened. As we were taking him out the back, when we got to the top of the stairs, we were kind of carrying him together, and he woke up. And as he woke up, he kind of panicked a bit and he was still very, very drunk, so he wasn't really coherent, but he just realized that he was being taken outside. Maybe he decided he wanted to stay and try and get laid or get more drunk. Who knows what he wanted. But he propped himself against the side of the walls at the top of the stairs, and we couldn't budge him out. So the dude, the dude I was working with, this kind of, slightly more burly, rough dude, compared to everyone else I worked with, he was like, go down the stairs. I was like, okay, can't we just be like, dude, calm down, we're just taking you outside, you're drunk, and he was like, yeah, we could, but he's not gonna listen, he's too drunk. And honestly, I agreed with him. This dude was incoherent and really drunk, and he just wanted to stay in the club, even though he'd passed out on the dance floor. Anyway, I went down to the bottom of the stairs, and he was like, get ready. And I was like, as I was like, get ready for what? He just slammed the dude in the back, and the guy went flying down the stairs. Not kind of clump, just flying to the bottom of the stairs. And pretty much straight into my arms, except for I wasn't expecting it. And it was a full-grown man flying at me, not a huge man, but still. And I kind of half caught him. He kind of cluttered himself against the side of the wall, that kind of thing. He didn't get knocked out or anything, but he was definitely, along with being very drunk, he was very discombobulated. And we managed to drag him out the back and kind of round to the front of the club. And he was kind of starting to sober up a bit after a while, in the cold. And then his mates finally figured out what was going on. They came outside, took him home, and it was wow, Jesus, that was that made me feel uncomfortable for a good few weeks. And I was like, should I report that to my bosses? Because you don't want to be a snitch, kind of thing. And it wasn't like he kicked the shit out of someone around the back. If I saw that kind of stuff, I don't know, I may have reported it. I may not have, because you say oh, that's someone kicking the shit out of someone. And it's yeah, it is. But if they can kick the shit out of that person, they can probably kick the shit out of you too, quite happily, without much hesitation. So it's probably have a second thoughts about that. But no, he got moved on very quickly and moved off to London, which is in a fairly rough place in London. So yeah, that's the end of that story. That's just a crazy thing that happened one night. Most of the time it was an interesting job, but not crazy job. Although one extra bit of information before I end this video, which you might find interesting, is when I was doing my my license, my door security license, you do a quick presentation, a couple of days of going to learn stuff, and then you do a quick exam, and then they're like, okay, cool, you passed. It's really, really easy. But my instructor was originally from London, and he worked in the most dodgy clubs in London, proper gang members, and this is back in the the 70s and 80s. He was like an old hat at it, and he had a story about how he got disemboweled with a machete, and he was like, but, you know, as long as you don't work in a bad place in London, you're probably going to be safe. Or, you know, maybe, like... And then he started, like, rattling off places where you might be safe, where you might be in trouble. And he's like, but aside from those places, you're going to be fine. And I was fine. I never got disemboweled, so that was fun. Anyway, that's just a little story I thought you guys might be interested in. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always helps out a lot. And, of course, I do really appreciate it. Just remember, don't go to places that are dodgy and you won't get disemboweled by a machete. And I'll see you in the next one.